Brothers and sisters, greetings. Today we celebrate the 22nd Sunday in Ordinary Time. Everyone who has ever bought an insurance policy or signed a contract knows that you have to read all the conditions, even those contained in the fine print. God has entered into a contract with us, except that we call it a covenant. Before going further, we should note the difference between a contract and a covenant. A contract is binding by law. A covenant is binding by love. A legal marriage is a contract. A sacramental marriage is a covenant. A contract is binding by law. A covenant is binding by love. In the covenant, which is the church, the binding force is God's love, to which we are expected to respond with our love. A contract indicating the duties of both parties is printed on paper, signed, and sealed. Our covenant is expressed in a person. That person is Jesus Christ. Within him is God's love through his divinity. Also within him, in his humanity, is our love. This means that to understand the covenant, we must in the first place look to the person of Jesus Christ. Today, in the gospel, Jesus indicates his part of the covenant. He will go up to Jerusalem. There he will die for us. He will seal the covenant not in print, but in his own blood. Then he indicates the part of God the Father in the covenant, accepting the love expressed in the death of his Son. God the Father will raise him to new life. What is our part in the covenant? Jesus states it this way: those who wish to come after me must deny their very selves, take up their cross, and begin to follow in my footsteps. This may seem a strange kind of love, to have to take up the cross in order to come to the fullness of life, but it is God's wisdom, his plan. We call his plan the Paschal mystery. We must continue to reflect on the terms of the covenant. With faith and God's grace, we can accept the terms gladly, because by doing so, we unite ourselves with Jesus Christ, the Son of God, who will lead us to the fullness of love, which is the real meaning of our covenant with God. When we follow Jesus, when we accept to take the challenge to accept all the problems, the difficulties in life, we know we are assured of eternal life. We are assured that he will be with us forever, because his love is in those